that are in Africa, they're Africans. We can work together. We can hold hands and develop this continent. You know what? This continent is very rich. And wherever it is, it's laughing at us to say, why don't you develop me? Because I have palladium, I have oil, I have diamonds, I have gold, I have everything, platinum, you name them. But one thing and one thing alone that this continent is lacking behind is we have this attitude and mentality of greed. When there is God there, we want to, for me alone, we don't want to share. But I want to say this. African future is going to be born if we take whatever we have and develop the infrastructure. Let us have enough energy. Let us have infrastructure, roads, networks. Let us have clean water, because all those are there available. If we do that, this continent will be a better place than any other continent in the world. And if we do that, what do? Let's remove greed. Let's remove selfishness. And let's remove what these people came and create for us. Borders. Because these borders are restricting not movement of people, but restricting development. Now, governments are saying we cannot demolish the borders because then we want to collect tax. Why are you looking at tax, not the development of the world? Because today, the mess of it, a plane will leave from one country, particularly in Africa, wants to go next door, Middle East, Israel, Saudi Arabia, but there will be no plane that goes there direct from Africa. One has to go through the famous airports of Germany, London, or somewhere in Europe. Then it must come to Saudi Arabia. I'm going far even. One wants to go to Egypt from Southern African region. You want to fly to Egypt, to Cairo, there will be no direct flight from Southern African region. You have to fly to London, then take another one to come to Egypt, Africa. And then we stand up, boasting. We are president of Africa, we are government of Africa, yet you are failing to tackle simple mistakes that could develop this continent. You are failing. Well, subject matter of the day. COVID-19 has gone, or is going. But still, decisions about COVID-19 are done individually, separately. We have not seen a meeting or conference whereby leaders of Africa meet and mitigate the way forward after COVID-19. It has not happened. But I tell you, political crisis in Zimbabwe, some flights are flying into Zimbabwe to solve the political crisis there. What's the importance? What is more important to deal with the political crisis in Zimbabwe than dealing with African issues about COVID-19? It explains that COVID-19 don't exist if people can be free to travel and sort political issues when they cannot sort out the COVID-19 matter. African leaders, wake up. Don't wait for World Health Organization. For in fact today, the Utopian philosophy demands the creation of African Health Organization. AWO. Create African Monetary Fund. Create African Bank. So that whatever we are doing in Africa, we keep them right in Africa. So that infrastructure development that we plan for Africa, let them be sourced from Africa and be done in Africa. That is the only way Africa will have a direction. If you don't do that, we are failures. But I'll challenge you, whether we are black, whether we are white, as long as we live and breathe, we are humane and we have targets to think. We have 6 brains in our head. We can do a lot. We can do a lot. This continent was given to us as black people. God did not just give us knowing that we are blind. He knew that we can innovate, we can motivate, we can do anything, we can invent and make this a better place. So, it's our order to to African people. Open borders, let people move. It is the only way each and every African country will benefit, because our economy by now is in the hand of Africans. They have to run around, buy and sell. That's the only way our currencies will rise up in value. But if you don't do this, expect the currencies of Africa to fall way down. And the mistake you make, you wait for an International Monetary Fund, World Bank, and international community to tell you how you should run. This must stop. It's time to start thinking ourselves. I am the Utopian himself, Saunders Jumah. Bantu is my name. You are all great people. Let's meet again next Saturday. Thank you.